We now have GPS, we have satellite lock, and we are ready to go.
Bill, a drone reviewer here. If you like the content of this video or anything on my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. With that, let's begin. The DJI Mini 2 is here. As you viewed, we had a wonderful time on the launch party that night, and we're joined by Ron Brown. We had a great time that night, talked a lot about it, and actually purchased it during the show. I purchased mine at Best Buy. I went the next day to pick that up at Best Buy. Unfortunately, we had a little visit from a tropical storm which became a hurricane called Eta, and that delayed my very first test flight until this past Friday. So without further ado, let's roll that clip from my first flight with the Mini 2.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Okay, we now have GPS, we have satellite lock, and we are ready to go on the very first flight of the Mini 2.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Recording is started. Alright, let's get it up to altitude here, see what we got. This is our first good day here that we have had in over a week. The wind has just been insane. Of course, we just had, I guess it was technically a hurricane that had just come through, and we got pounded with rain the other night, but that's where we're at. It is absolutely gorgeous day today. See how the Mini 2 is doing. The picture looks fantastic on the FPV. We're shooting this in 4K 30 frames per second. Now, I did do the latest firmware update that added some features including the digital zoom, but we're going to test that on another flight. Right around 18 miles an hour, 101 feet. We're going to get to the edge of the lake here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take it down to the other end of the lake. Alright, we are at the edge of the lake here. I'll go ahead and stop. Let's go ahead and get it pointed down the other end of the lake here. The corner over there. I'm going to go ahead and head down that way. Could not ask for a better day. It is just absolutely picture perfect. I'm going to adjust the gimbal. Let's follow the rule of thirds here a little bit. Very appreciative of this weather today. After the week and a half that we've had. And 2,000 feet away, still looking good. Very strong signal. And adjust course tab there. Head into the corner of the lake. Okay. We're going to try return to home here. Let's see how return to home works.
Go home.
As you know, those of you who will watch my videos with the FEMI know that this is the problem area over in this end of the lake, and there's absolutely no issues over here whatsoever. Okay, this is interesting. It is... Okay, very interesting here. I hit return to home, and it's ascending to 300 feet. I don't know why. I have to get in and check the parameters on that. Let's go ahead and lower this down, and I'm going to bring this back myself. Get back down to about 100 feet. Okay, there we are. That was interesting. I need to go in and check the parameters for that. And we'll do that here in a minute. Again, absolutely no issues whatsoever. This is very nice to see this. Now, I did have some problems with the Mini, Mini 1 over in this end of the lake, so it's pretty typical. There's a lot of interference over at that end of the lake, and this has just been absolutely strong signal, clear, no issues whatsoever. About 1,000 feet away, everything's looking great. 21 miles an hour. 65% battery left. We should be hearing it any second now. It's a little less than 500 feet away. And here it is. I'm going to look at the safety menu. I think that's where we're at here. Auto return home to altitude. It had 328 feet. All right. We're going to go ahead and adjust that to and we don't want 55. We'll leave it at 98. That sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and we're going to point it. We're going to do a return to home test here on this first flight as well too. Let's go to this end of the lake, and then we're going to do return to home. That should have taken care of the issue. And remember, I think that's a good thing, guys. The firmware update, if you do that, is going to take anything that you have preset out, and that's one of the things. So make sure you go in and check that when you do the firmware update. This is absolutely, I'm so thankful for this weather today. Trust me, in days we've had 30, 35 mile an hour winds, this is very much appreciated. Almost at the edge of the lake here. Okay, we are here. Let's going to do return to home.
Go home.
And it is doing exactly as it should. 55% battery left. 800 feet away, 23 miles an hour, 103 feet. .500 feet away, 400, 300. We should hear it and see it. I'm going to adjust the pitch of the gimbal here.
Landing.
Let's see how we do here on first precision landing test. Okay, we are off here. So first precision landing wasn't a go, but
Landing.
okay, all in all, great very first test flight with the Mini 2.
Well, as you can see, I had just a little bit of drama on my first flight when I hit return to home, and I was surprised that it went up to about 320 feet. Then when I got it to hover over at the house, I realized that the return to home altitude was set to 320 feet. I ended up correcting that to 98 feet, and it worked. Question of the day. What did you think of my first test flight with the Mini 2? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.